Welcome to day 16 and 17 of the Carnivore Reset Challenge. My name is Raina. I'm a registered nurse, homeschooling mom of 2, and a Tennessee real estate agent as well. And this channel is all about what I eat and why I eat high-fat, meat-heavy keto, aka Ketovore. I did not put up a vlog yesterday. I did vlog. You guys saw what I ate yesterday, day 16. But it was just a busy kind of evening, and I just did not have the time or the energy to edit, upload all the stuff. So I apologize for that, but hoping that this vlog is good and it's enjoyable for you guys. Yesterday, let me tell you guys what sort of went down. Yesterday, we had a birthday party of one of our sweet neighbors, and they had brisket. It was delicious. They had beef brisket. But they also had lots of other stuff, and I was definitely tempted. I guess I didn't want to leave, but I guess it's good that I kind of had that distraction. Otherwise, I don't know that I would have held back for that long. But I had 3 showings. The houses that I showed you, I had 3 showings yesterday, and so I had to leave kind of in the middle of the party, and that was a good distraction. Because there was cake, there was like fudgy chocolate cake, and I really wanted to dig in. There was drinks. I was this close to grabbing my sugar-free wine. I was like, look, it's better than the alternative, right? So I'm just gonna grab some wine. But I know I wanted to leave it for Thanksgiving. Like I want to hold off, right? I want to do this challenge right. I was this close. But then I thought, there's less than 2 weeks left. Like there's a beauty in having the discipline to wait, even if it's not that bad. Like it's not that bad, it's just this or whatever, but there's a discipline in saying that you're going to do something and doing exactly what you said. At least, it's temporary. It's not like I'm forever going to give up these things. No, like I wish I could, but just right now I can't. You've watched my vlogs before. You know that social gatherings are where the mishaps happen for me. And I can't even say unfortunately, because I love that we have a big family, we have a large friend, and we have lovely neighbors, and I can't change that. I wouldn't change that. I love that. But that's where things can go downhill for me. So that's where I like to have cleaner alternatives, right? Like the sugar-free wine and all that stuff. By the way, I have a code if you want to get Grazie wine. They're sugar-free, lower carb. I don't get any money from it. I get a discount on my next order, but you get a set of free wine glasses with my code. It's down below if you want to use it. For Thanksgiving and stuff and Christmas, that's definitely something that I'll be enjoying. But I haven't tried it. I've read the reviews, and it sounds like people think it's amazing. And a problem that I always have is if I have more than one glass, I have a headache. So it's something that I have to drink knowing that tomorrow I will wake up with a headache and I'll be dizzy and slightly nauseous. But this one apparently does not leave you with those symptoms. So I'm really excited to try it and see if that's true, because if that's true, then it's definitely worth the higher price tag. So we'll see. I guess I'll just have to let you guys know. Something else I wanted to quickly mention. I offer memberships to my channel, just FYI. So if you want to support my efforts in creating more vlogs, more content for you guys, I would love that, and I appreciate it so very much. I think it's $2.99 a month, and the more members I have, the more I can offer. But right now I can offer priority reply to comments. I can do, after this challenge, definitely will be making some videos where members get like priority viewing. And I look forward to doing my first giveaway in the near future. Something that can kind of fit either keto or carnivore people. And I don't know, maybe I can do something special for my members. I don't know, right? But definitely I have more options the more members I have. So if you want to consider supporting me, thank you very much. I think that's down below. I think you can choose to do that down below. So that was yesterday. It was really hard because even after I came back from those showings, I came back to the party because my kids and my husband were still there. And then like the cake was there and everyone was drinking and stuff. So it's hard because that's my addiction, is the sweets. And but I did it. And I'm just very proud. Because y'all know my very first day of this week, so day 15, was not so great for me. And if you don't know that, you need to go back to day 15 and watch that vlog, because it was not great. But I'm looking forward to, you know, improving, getting better, getting, you know, staying on track. I haven't been quite strict with my seasonings, but I'm okay with that. Look, if I'm strict with everything else, seasonings are fine. Nothing seems to bloat me or anything that I can tell. So today you guys are going to see my breakfast, and I don't know what I'm going to have for dinner. Lunch will probably not be anything crazy. I've been really loving my coffee with a ton of butter in it. Like a big chunk of butter. It's at least 2 tablespoons of butter. And it tastes so creamy. This curl is just so weird. You guys have left me a comment saying that like some of you are doing really well, and some of you are even continuing triple B and E for a little while longer. Some of you have fallen off the wagon though, and it's okay. It's okay. It's really easy to be hard on yourself. I mean, shoot, I was the other day. Is like I said on day 15, especially when you've seen some results, you feel a little weak. You feel like, oh, and it's always, for me at least, right after you do that, you're like, dang it, I've gone so far. I've done so much. I can hold off a little bit longer, but to a certain extent, I'm not saying you can't blame yourself. I feel like you do, you know, you need to be liable for your actions. However, when you're put in situations and an environment that you cannot control, like you don't live in a vacuum, you don't live in a bubble, I imagine. So unless you do, there's going to be temptations everywhere. And it's like putting an alcoholic in a liquor store. Sometimes it really freaking feels like that, especially when you have kids. You go anywhere and they're offering juice boxes and candy and cookies and everything, because society just equates children with sweets. Oh, they love sweets. They love candy. You want them to do anything? Give them a candy and they'll do it. And that's kind of the environment that I'm in right now. I'm a mom of small children, and that's just something I have to navigate. So I can't be too hard on myself. I don't know what kind of life you live, but like I said, unless you live in a bubble where you can control your environment 100%, you can't be too hard on yourself. You have to be responsible for getting right back up though. Like, sure, you can kick yourself for a minute or two and then say, you know what? I know what this is going to do to my health. Like, I know the symptoms I'm going to have. Like, sure, it was good while it was in my mouth, but now it's going to make me feel like crap. Just try to remind yourself of that. Sometimes I remember that, right? Like how I'm going to feel right after I take that bite of junk. I'm going to feel guilty, right? I may not feel the symptoms right away, but I'll feel guilty because I know exactly what it's going to do. Like the next day, I won't be able to blame anyone but myself for that new pimple I have on my face, or the bloat I have that whole night, or the pain in my stomach that won't let me sleep. I won't. So anyway, just try not to be too hard on yourself. Just take responsibility for getting right back up. And it's going to happen once or twice or 3 times or many times. Just get right back up. And remind yourself, if you're doing a challenge, that goes like just forever. Like as long as you keep eating a proper human diet, you just need to remind yourself of that. Every time you fall, how is it going to make me feel? Is it worth it? Right? And it's hard because in the moment, you're not thinking logically. You're just like, that smells so good. That looks so good. But try to remember what it does to you, how it makes you feel, because it's probably not good. But another thing that I was going to say is if you're on a challenge, remind yourself of at least something that helps me is how temporary it is. And like, if it's just for a little while, you can do it. Everybody can do it. I used to tell myself this back when I was into working out is I can do anything for 5 minutes. I can do anything for 5 minutes. I can even hold my breath for 5 minutes if I absolutely had to, okay? To survive, you'll do it. You'll do it. So try to remind yourself, like, I love this challenge that I did because it's not 30 days of super, super strict. It lets loose a little bit throughout. And I like that because I can say, okay, I can do 1 more week of this and then I get to add something else. I can do anything for a few more days and then I can, so just keep keep telling yourself that. And I feel like you'll get through it. It's about improving, not perfection. Anyways, I've been blabbing for 11 minutes. I will talk to you guys later. Say hi.
Ella al doctor, ¿qué le dijo?
Ay, qué guapo. Hola, Sofía.
Ok, hola Sofía.
Uh-oh, cheese, hermosa. Mándame un beso. Ay.
Muy lugar. Este es muy lugar.
Huh?
Ahí.
Careful.